Hoyoverse just sent out some information, and I didn't think I was going to be able to cover it in time, but thankfully, powers that be, I'm on vacation this week, and I got to actually cover it, and this is a doozy. And for those who don't know, this is going to be covering some Genshin drama, and this is going to be a great time for me to actually get my take on something. So I'm not going to go through the normal intro. If you want to go check out Gamersub, check out, use code Tystra, all that good stuff. I just want to get right into it. So for those who don't know, right? There's been a lot of Genshin drama in regards to, the Genshin Impact 4.4 live stream, how Hoyoverse treats all their, community members, aka their player base, and just in general, content creators going after content creators. It's been a very, very negative side of things, and I'm usually normally a positive guy, not in the positive sense of like saying, oh, we should just be so happy that Genshin Impact just gives us everything. No, not even that close. But I will say that when it comes to my content, I've been very happy with, because I do like to have a little bit of fun, or at least try to get the information out there to y'all. So that being said, what's been going on is that during the 4.4 live stream, after just a banger of 1.6 over at Honkai Star Rail, we get the Lantern Rite Festival for a third year. Now, for those who don't know, Lantern Rite is actually one of the bigger things that happens during, all this wonderful chaos that is Genshin Impact. And Lantern Rite has been one of my favorite festivals because it actually features the Liyue characters, and Liyue is one of my favorite regions. Now, the big thing that's come from this is that they were celebrating Chinese New Year. And of course, you would think something big's gonna happen, especially with a company that is based in China. Well, that wasn't exactly the case. There was a lot of stuff that was being given to the CN side, but not the global side of Genshin Impact. Being that if you had a PS5 or purchased a PS5, you could actually get a skin selector for Genshin Impact 4.4 between the new costumes of Ganyu, Xinhe, and Xingqiu. Not only that, but you got 3 intertwined fates. Now, you're probably thinking I meant 30, or something along the lines of maybe a little bit more, right? No, I didn't. 3 intertwined fates. So let's go ahead and cover first the CN side of this, because I think that's what's important. This whole debacle resulted in a 1 million follower loss, I believe, on a lot of Genshin Impact social medias. And that's not uncommon when somebody does something wrong or when something happens. But you would think that a company like Hoyoverse would understand why the player base is so upset. AKA, you look at a thing like Honkai Star Rail giving away a free limited 5-star or free characters every single patch and a lot of free summons, and you would go, maybe it's me if you were the Genshin Impact team. But that's not the case. They looked at it and they were like, we're going to reward our CN servers with the bare minimum that we think we can give them. So let's first talk about the skin selector. The skin selector was legit just that, a skin selector. You get one of the 3 if you have a PS5. Spending $500 to get 1 skin already kind of ticks me off. If that, it's just stupid. Like, why would I spend $500 just to be able to select a skin? What you should be doing is bundling that as a free thing to the people who are buying that PS5. Now, granted, maybe that's a little too much for me, but I don't think so. Especially when this company makes billions of dollars, right? Come on. And one of those skins you get for free. So really, it's just going to be either Ganyu or Xinhe skin. So it's like, brother, you could just give the 2 because we're going to get the Xingqiu skin for free. Even CN's going to get it. So what's the problem? Not only that, but 3 intertwined fates for 3 years of service to you, Hoyoverse? Really? The CN side of things is crazy. And they are more into Genshin Impact than a lot of us here, in the States. And I'm not saying that's everybody. There's a couple people like me. I don't know how many CN people have a body pillow of Ganyu in the background. I don't know. But I digress. Ultimately, what I'm saying is the rewards that they got were very minuscule, and the CN players were not happy in the slightest by that, and they complained. Not only did they have to worry about the CN players complaining, the global side of things, we were all mad. One, because we didn't get anything for the Chinese New Year, and 2, we're not getting a, you know, skin selector for a PS5. Granted, I'm not gonna get a PS5 just because I want a skin. I'll just buy the skins. But the point is that after so many things happening with Honkai Star Rail, getting so many great things and so much praise and so many awards, and Genshin Impact falling into this thing where it's kind of just been like, be happy with what we give you. That's ultimately what this is, right? And I'll tell you what, I haven't been happy with the stuff I've been given by Genshin Impact. I've honestly like looked at this, and I do all these guides, I play this game, I do genuinely love the game. But if you're a content creator and you think that people shouldn't be upset about this, you're absolutely 100% wrong. Like, as content creators, we should be the ones spearheading the fact that there's problems. And I always tell people during the surveys, speak up. Say something is wrong with the surveys. Take these surveys seriously, because if you don't, then you're gonna look like a fool when something happens and you post on your survey like, yeah, I thought everything was great. I think it's fantastic. It's not. Anyways, I'm going on to so many tangents. Let's go ahead and talk about the news of what just happened, right? So as you can see right here, we have the May Fortune Find You thing, which we already knew, but some people are confused thinking that May Fortune Find You is actually like new. It's not. We were already going to get these 10 free summons anyway, which I think we should be getting every single patch, right? But if you scroll over to this next section right here, of kites and new sites, Lantern Rite gifts, during the event duration of February 24, 2024 until the end of 4.4, you will have a login bonus of 3 intertwined fates, 2 freaking what is it, freaking fragile resins, and a couple of extra little things, right? Now why? I get it, because people were complaining on the EN side of not getting this, even though it's not a lot, right? But am I the only one that thinks that they did this to like try and satiate the members of the community on the EN side by getting them to kind of quiet down and be like, here's this for you? Like, this is legitimately just them. Oh, whoopsie. This is legitimately just them trying to appease the masses. And this is not something that I think we should be excited for. This is definitely not something that we should be excited for. Like, if you truly think that this is enough recompense for what they've been putting us through as a community and as a whole like player base that has needed better rewards, you're dead wrong. I'll give you great examples. In Honkai Star Rail version 2.0, they're at least giving us 20 summons. And is that an amazing amount? Absolutely not. But if you look at the grand scheme of things, nothing happened to make them give us 20. They just like, yeah, we usually give 10 every patch, so here's another 10 for Chinese New Year. Thank you for your support. Thank you for making us award winning. And this is a constant thing because Honkai Impact 3rd also gives in a generous amount of rewards as well. So it just goes without saying that Genshin Impact is literally that redheaded stepchild of Hoyoverse. And I just don't get it because it makes them so much money every month. So what's the problem, Genshin? What is it that you are having such a hard time understanding? Where is our freaking 5-star selector like Honkai Star Rail gets after 300 pulls? Because God forbid, I pulled way more than 300 times on a standard banner, okay? Where is the free limited 5-star? Oh wait, it's Aloy. That's not a limited 5-star. That was literally just to promote the PS5, which guess what? You get a skin selector if you buy a PS5 and CN. Granted, again, that's not a great reward, but still, like, ultimately, I just feel, and I probably share this with a lot of content creators, that this is not going to change unless we actually make something happen. Now, granted, for me, I am a content creator and I do as I say and not as I do. I always talk about when I summon for a character on Genshin Impact that I'm doing it so you don't have to. I truly think if the majority of the player base does not pay for stuff, then we'll actually get a response from Hoyoverse. Now, granted, am I gonna summon for Cloud Retainer? Yes, I am, because I've already said I'm gonna do it for a stream. I already said that I'm gonna do it, and I've been waiting for Cloud Retainer for a while. But I highly recommend to everybody not to do it. Do not summon on Cloud Retainer. Do not summon on Nahida. Do not summon on Zhao. Do not summon on Himeko until we can get a confirmation that Genshin Impact is actually, or not Genshin Impact, until Hoyoverse is actually going to take the Genshin Impact player base seriously. This is disheartening. And yes, is it free stuff that we're gonna get for logging in? That's great. I'm tired of fighting Hoyoverse and getting upset every time something bad happens, only to be given like, oh, hey, this is just to satiate you. Like, sorry for making you mad. Make me excited for Genshin Impact like I am for Honkai Star Rail. Because I'm one of the creators that's been doing this for a little while. I've been covering Genshin Impact content since its release. I've only started really growing this year as a content creator, and I'm trying to get better. But honestly, seeing this makes me angry. This doesn't solve the problem, Hoyoverse. It doesn't. There you go. Angry boy done. This is not edited. This is literally just my free thoughts. This is literally after I found out. I closed out Power World. I closed out everything just so I could record this video. This wasn't even a video that was supposed to go out. I was honestly thinking about doing something next week to talk about the drama, but this just upset me so much. This pissed me off, to be quite frank. And I don't think I'm the only one. So if you watch this, you know, let me know in the comments down below what you think about all this. Do you think I'm overreacting? Do you think I'm just too, like, glass half empty right now? Because I'm usually glass half full. If you're a content creator, like, react to this. I don't care. Like, I want people to be a part of this discussion because this is ridiculous. Anyways, y'all, that's gonna be it. I love you all to death. And as always, we'll catch you in the next video. Outside of the drama, please take care and be safe.